I'm going to quickly highlight just a couple of solutions or improvements that I can show you on this camper. This is an expandable type camper with a 4-inch welded bumper. And one thing, right away I noticed these bumper, the end caps on the bumper fall out very easily. So I found these ones on, I think it was maybe eBay or possibly Amazon, but anyway, they're locking bumper end caps, and you just put them in and then push the rubber centers in and it locks them in so they won't fall out. And then to pull them out, you just put your finger in the hole in the center and pull it and they release. So that'll keep from losing your bumper end caps, and that worked really well. The other thing is we were trying to figure out the best way to carry bikes along with us, and what I end up doing, they do make actually bike racks that you can attach to your spare tire on the back of a bumper. That is provided that your bumper is a heavy-duty welded one. This one is a 4-inch bumper and it is welded. It's got substantial I-beams running the length of the camper, so it's very solid. But rather than mounting a bike rack to the tire, and most of the racks that mount to the tire are only 2 bicycle racks, I wanted to be able to carry 3 and maybe even 4 bikes. So the solution I came up with, again, I don't recall if it was on Amazon or on eBay possibly, but it's this attachment you can put on your bumper to basically add a receiver hitch, a 2-inch receiver hitch to your bumper. So what I did is, when they show the picture, they show it mounted with the receiver actually on the top, but because of the clearance on the top there, I had to mount it on the bottom, which wasn't a problem. There's still plenty of room. But what I did then is I used an extended receiver. This is a Hidden Hitch 80232. It's an extended 2-inch receiver, so it extends out far enough so that the bicycle, I could actually slide that over it. I think the bike would still clear the spare tire. This is the bike rack we have. This is a Serco, and I don't know if these are available anymore. I bought this one several years ago, but as you can see, there's a sleeve that goes around the receiver, and then there's a bolt underneath that you use to tighten this to the receiver. But with that you can see that this just slides over the receiver. So once the bike rack is where you want it, you can tighten that bolt on the bottom, and by doing that, I think you might be able to see this will hold 4 bicycles. There's space for 4 bikes to go there, and then they can clear the spare tire. So I moved that spare tire over to the left, and what I think I might do is center this a little more, because right now when I put bikes on, the tires kind of cover the right rear brake light, even though you can still see it through the spokes. But I might slide this over to center it a little more, since it protrudes far enough to clear the spare tire. Finally, one other improvement or revision we did was to create more usable storage space inside the camper, and this is pretty common on a lot of them. Next to the refrigerator, there's a wardrobe, and this wardrobe, from the top of the hanging rack there to the bottom, is about 48 inches long from there to the bottom. And we wanted, rather than just to be able to hang stuff or maybe pile stuff in there, we wanted shelving. So what I did was I just took some pegboard and I cut it to fit. And on this side of the shelf, it was 23 inches, and on this side, because there's a little protrusion, a little bit of blocking there, it was 22.5 inches. But I used the white side of the pegboard on the white side of the inside of that closet, and the brown side on the other side. And then I just found some of those shelf hooks. I found some with a shorter back on them. They were only 1/4 inch, so I didn't have to fur out the pegboard at all. So the little shelf hooks, I put 4 of them on each side, and then I found some wire shelving, and I just cut it down using a bolt cutter and a grinder to get it to fit in there. But by doing that, we've got 3 shelves, one for each of us. Each they're 16 inches in height and about 23 inches deep, and that worked out really good. And that was a very, very easy and inexpensive way to make better use of that space in that wardrobe. Hope these ideas and suggestions help somebody.